Hey everyone, my name is Chris and I'm actually hanging out with Michelle Villalobos today in Portland. And while we were together doing a few things, I thought, can I just ask you a few questions about Brand Lab? So, I think when it comes to a lab, a lot of us think, I go to Influence, I'm going to Winter Conference, but the lab, I don't really know if I should go. So, number one question, why should anybody go to the Brand Lab?
Well, if you're interested in getting more speaking engagements and getting booked more, then Brand Lab is really a perfect place to come, because the whole entire point of it is to help make you more compelling as a speaker so that you can book more business.
So how does being more compelling or having a better brand help me actually book more speaking engagements?
Well, it attracts more inbound opportunities. The idea is that when you brand yourself in a way that's really compelling and resonates with the people that you want to speak to, then a lot more business just comes naturally. You don't have to work as hard to drive business because your speaker demo reel, your video speaks for you, your website speaks for you, your materials, the way you look and the way you show up says enough about you that people don't need to do so much homework. They can tell right up front, hey, is this person for us, yes or no?
I feel like a lot of times with Influence or Winter Conference, a lot of us come because we're seeing great friends, it's our community, we love it. But with the Brand Lab or a lab in general, like there's a different expectation. Like we always want to get a lot of value, but the expectation for lab is like, I want serious, like actionable, like serious return on investment to get it. So could you break down the lab for me? What can we expect if we do come?
Well, that was sort of the marching orders. Brian Walter really wanted us to create something very special where people would leave having tremendous value. Not just like knowledge or content, but actual having done something and having done work that really matters. So the way we created Brand Lab and the structure of it is really unique and special. First off, we're opening up with positioning. So we're going to talk about the first evening all about like how to narrow your message and narrow your focus and position yourself such that you're reaching the right people in the right way. So that's, first off is kind of that higher level piece about your messaging and your positioning in the market. Then the next day we go into the feedback forums. So basically we've set it up so that each person has an opportunity to have their brand vetted by a group at a table. So you're going to actually get feedback on your brand, your messaging, your website, how you're doing. And then from there, we've set up this menu of deep dives so that you can go where you need the work the most. So whether it's like in your story, right? Then we have a deep dive into the story. If it's your website that needs, love, then we go deep into the website. If it's your speaker video, then you're going to teach them about how to have a great video. So each component of the brand, each person will have an opportunity to go deep into that component. And the idea is it's not coming from a content theoretical perspective. It's like, here's what you need to do. And a lot of the work you might be able to just do right there on site.
That's awesome. Cool. So it's not a one size fits all.
No.
Okay.
Oh, and then the last day, because that's just day 2. And then the last day, we've got a whole session planned with an action plan so that you walk away with clarity about, okay, these are the things that I actually need to do now when I leave here, as opposed to, a zillion, things to do. It's a much more manageable 90-day plan so that you have clarity of the actions you need to take.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for taking a few moments for that. The last thing I would just say about it all is that when I saw that it was you and Jerry that were the chair people for this, that was what convinced me to want to be a part of it and wanted to come, because both of you do, Jerry's background as a brand manager for some huge companies, and your background and the way that you've built your speaking business, all of it combines. I'm actually really bummed that you're not the main speakers and that you guys are chairs. So
thank you. That's nice.
Thank you,
Sounds
Michelle.
good.